Now that we've got an account on Beam and we're ready to go, we can start learning how the interface works. This is the main Beam interface. On the top left corner you can see there's a settings button. It's that little cog, and next to that is your username. So my username in this case is Truth Social. Under that you can see 0 people spend 0 seconds as me. So it says 0 people spent 0 seconds as you. That means if one person came onto my account, viewed one beam, which is 4 seconds, it would say one person spent 4 seconds as you. If 2 people spent 8 seconds as me, it would obviously say 2 people spent 8 seconds. Now, if that person views another beam of mine, it'll say 2 people spent 12 seconds, for example, as me. So that just counts up as you go along while using Beam, and that's kind of your general guideline about how well you're doing on Beam. Why don't we get into following someone for the first time on Beam? To do that is really simple. You simply go to the cog, which is the settings button on the top left corner, and then you go down to the find friends. Now I'm going to search for the person I'm following, which is actually going to be me. If you know the username of the person you'd like to follow on Beam, the simplest way to do it is by adding them, adding that username. So I'm going to add me, which is Edwin Watson, and I say follow. And as you can see, I am now following Edwin Watson. The other way to do it is by searching your contact list on your phone. To do this, you simply click search for friends. It is now going through my contact list, and as you can see, it's found Ed Venter and Matt Church to follow. I'm going to follow Matt Church by simply clicking follow. Under that, you can see interesting strangers. These are people that are on Beam that you could follow. So if we go through the list, we could follow Vetas. We're not going to do that, but we're going to go back to the main screen and we're going to look at how Beam now works. On the main Beam dashboard, you can see a list of people you follow and their beams. Now, the people I follow haven't posted any beams, but my friends of friends have, and so I have interesting strangers. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at Marlon. Now, Marlon is actually my friend on Beam. I follow Marlon on Beam, and that's why Marlon is now there, because this account is associated with mine, which is showing you content from my friends, because I haven't posted anything. Watching a beam is really simple. You simply just click on the beam you'd like to watch and it loads. As you can see, I removed my finger before the beam was finished, and the beam has told me that once you lift your finger, you're not able to view the beam again. I'm going to say got it, and let's watch another one. Let's watch Jack's.
Special surprise today. So excited.
As you can see, Jack has more than one beam connected to a beam. Beam automatically stitches these videos together. I'll show you how that works when we start recording our first beam. Now the next thing is reactions. You don't have comments and likes on Beam. The only thing you have is a reaction button, and your reaction is actually yourself. I'm going to show you how to react. Let's watch Casey's latest video. Using 2 fingers, we're going to move the video. Once the video is playing, I'm going to move my finger and a reaction button will come up on the top left corner, on the top right corner. Now I can react. And that is how you send reactions on Beam. You simply move your finger and a react button on the top right corner comes up and you click on that react button. I'm going to follow Casey from the main screen by simply clicking follow. You can now see that Casey comes up in black because I have started following Casey. You now know how to follow people and find friends on Beam. You also know how to watch a beam and you know how to react to a beam. In the next video, we'll learn how to send out beams and then how to view your reactions. What Beam does is it uses the proximity sensor on the front of your phone, and when that's covered, it starts recording. Now another thing just to mention again is if you cover the proximity sensor and Beam starts recording, you'll notice that the screen goes black.